Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your next 3 months tarot reading from October to December 2025 for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone, take what resonates for you. So welcome Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you for the next 3 months. What I've done is I've taken your yearly 2025 tarot reading and pulled out the relevant months. October we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords is November, and December is Sagittarian energy, the Nine of Wands. I'm going to pull some additional cards by month, look at your overarching messages as well as any individual ones, because a lot can happen in 1 month, let alone 3 in different areas of our life. So let's start with October. We have the Three of Cups. We have Justice. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Let's just move these down a little bit so that you can see them on the screen. Let's see what we have for November period for Sagittarius, thank you. Angels, Spirits, Guides. I've got 2 aces in this reading. What a lovely month. The Empress. And we have the World. Let's see what we have for you, Nine of Wands. December period. What do we have, Angel, Spirits, Guides for Sagittarius? Thank you, Angel, Spirits, Guides. Page of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Six of Wands. All right, Sagittarius. Your overarching energy, the Nine of Pentacles. It's a great card of reaping the fruits of our labour. A strong sense of if you have been really working hard, it's a sign of reaping the harvest of those efforts. It's a card of material success, money, recognition, value, appreciation, getting to the place that you want to be. Certainly on the money level is a very good indicator here. Whether it's to do with the sum of money or whether it's to get the place where you want to be in terms of value, recognition, and also money in career. The same thing really applies. Now, as an entrepreneur yourself, if it's your own business, it's also a great energy here of success. You're making it happen. You're reaping the fruits of your labor. And there could well be some significant happenings this month that might make you feel abundant, really abundant. Is a great card of independence, standing on your own 2 feet in your own abundance, feeling that sense of stability and security that you've worked so hard to achieve. It's a lovely sign of growth too. So, Sagittarius, these energies are lovely. When we have Justice, it's a kind of deserving energy. It can be very positive in terms of karmic rewards because it indicates what we put our time and energy into, we're repaid from the universe. Maximum effort, maximum reward, minimum effort, minimum reward. It is that kind of balance in all things with Justice. So for some of you, this could well be the scenario here that you are reaping the fruits of your efforts because you really worked for it. And there is that sense of karmic reward, a deservingness energy here. Now, it can be linked with legal processes, contracts, bureaucracy. It can be to get a sum of money or get approvals, as well, with Justice as well, remember. So if you're wanting a green light, this will be a green light for you in terms of paperwork, bureaucracy, government institutions, things like trademarks, property rights. I mean, whatever that scenario would be, this would also be a very good indicator if it's all systems go. Similar, it would be if there's like visa applications, to be approved. This would be a great sign of them being approved. Similarly, it would also be very positive in terms of approvals to do with mortgages, loan applications, because there's contracts involved. So very positive indication of that. Yes, it can be in terms of business too, to do with new contracts too. But this is the scenario here. Justice can be linked with legal processes and government institutions, but it's not limited to that. Like I said, it just can be that sense of where there may well be contracts or official things that you're going through. You're waiting for approvals and the go-ahead. This is that kind of energy too. I mean, it can also be about winning contracts as well, if it's your own business too. Winning business, winning sales. Again, very powerful on that basis too. Either way, you're reaping the rewards of your efforts. The Three of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles celebration, there's reasons to celebrate with those who matter to you most. The Knight of Pentacles is the offer coming in. And it can be to do with a job offer, business opportunity, a sum of money. And like I said, that sum of money can be whatever that is for you. It could well be here that you've got the go-ahead in terms of a loan. You've got the go-ahead in terms of a mortgage application. You've got the go-ahead in terms of a contract. You've got the go-ahead in winning business. So it can represent a sum of money coming in, or a job or a business opportunity, or go ahead in things like visa applications. If there was paperwork and hoops to jump through, you're finally kind of at that point where you can celebrate. Even rejoin people as well with the Three of Cups as well. So this can be very positive in terms of coming together with people who matter to you most if you're kind of moving or relocating or making that kind of big move. These are lovely, lovely energies here, Sagittarius. So October is an extremely positive month for you. You're reaping the rewards of your efforts. And that's the energy here. So lovely. Now, yes, this can link in with, flow into October. The Ace of Swords, certainly with the Sword of Justice, not limited to that, but this can be very positive in terms of breakthroughs, triumph, success, victory, a new path opening up for you, or, just a lovely energy here in terms of a deserved energy as well. And sometimes we have to, the Ace of Swords can remind us that, sometimes we have to climb a lot of mountains to get to this point, but this is what you deserve. The breakthrough, triumph, victory, success that you deserve here. Now, this is also very positive in terms of, as it's your overarching energy, the Ace of Swords can be positive in terms of new ideas, epiphanies. That might spark a new path for you, a divinely guided idea. So this could well be a very profound month for you on that basis, gifted to you from God, Spirit, the universe. It can represent truth, or moving forward in truth on a new path that's more authentic to ourselves as well. So there could well be some decisions and choices to make here, Sagittarius, but you have an opportunity to be true to you and align with your authentic path this month as well. But again, it's not necessarily linked to October period. If you have been trying to, get to a point where you're wanting victory, this is a sign of it's happening, for you. The energies here the World card represents one chapter completing and a new one opening up for you. We have these two aces in a reading, which can represent new beginnings. The Empress is also a very new energy as well. She's the birth of the new. These energies can be about taking things to the next level. There could well be pregnancy involved. So this can be very powerful in terms of feeling it's time. It's time. You're clear in terms of how you need to move forward on a new path. because there is an opportunity to take things to the next level. Again, emotional rebirth and renewal as well. But it's a natural new chapter because, again, there could well be pregnancies, or it can represent new additions to the family as well. It can represent, even things like adoption, if it's to do with motherhood, would be a very powerful thing on that basis. Now, this can also be very positive in terms of love. So for some of you, you have an opportunity here to close one chapter and start a new one. And it's something that promises real growth and potential, something that can really grow into something. It can represent an opportunity here, a clear opportunity for new love, to cultivate the new here in terms of new love and romance. For those of you in a relationship, like I said, if it's not to do with pregnancy, it could be taking things to the next level because you're being truthful with yourself, that now is the time. So you're seeing things very clearly and realizing heart and mind, it's time to take things to the next level in terms of love, romance, and relationship. This can represent deepening a commitment in a relationship in some way. This is Venus, the goddess of love. So very powerful also in money areas too. So the Empress is a very good indicator in terms of love areas, an opportunity to close off one chapter of your life and step into a brand new beginning. These energies are lovely. Now, there could also be a focus to do with a mother as well. Again, taking on board what we were talking about, if you were wanting to make some kind of move or are wanting to get paperwork sorted or that kind of energy, it could be to do with to be nearer to kin or to come together with kin or to be there for kin or to help out kin in some way. This can be in that scenario here where it's happening, it's happening and, you've got the kind of like go ahead and the approval and everything's all systems go in October. And this could be a chance to be closer to a mother figure. You're taking your life to the next level and starting on a brand new path. Could be practical changes that you're having. So like I said, things like visa applications, new contracts, jobs, moving, relocating, approval in terms of mortgages. It might well be closer to a mother figure, because your clear heart and mind in terms of that's what's required. So these are the energies here, Sagittarius. Now, I also want to say here, it can represent breakthroughs and just that sense of new joy and new happiness. And again, can move on from the month of October because you're moving to the next level. The World card can represent goal achievement, victory, triumph, success. But one chapter completing and moving to the next level. So the Empress can be very positive in terms of new abundance, new money, or feeling that sense of abundance within yourself. Just a lovely energy here in terms of things moving forward, onward and upward. You could be growing in terms of, money, stature, promotions, or even taking your business to the next level as well. And even starting new things. Because the Ace of Cups can be very positive in terms of creativity. It can represent new, renewed next level love, emotional renewal within ourselves, new joy, new happiness. Could be to do with these breakthroughs. But like I said, if this is to do with a breakthrough idea, it might well be that there's a level of success that you're enjoying in October, and now you want to take things further, and you understand how you want to take things further. So you might just be creating things that are new. This can be a very creative energy as well, the Ace of Cups. It can be personal or professional as well, but it can be linked to things like, hobbies, expressions of ourselves, culture, art, entertainment, writing. But it can also be to do with letting the creativity flow within yourself as well here, because again, the Empress can be the creation of the new and really taking things to the next level and ramping it up. You could be building on the success of the previous month too. The additional message with the Ace of Cups on its own, Sagittarius, the heart opening up to new connections and new friendships. New people might come into your life. It can also be new pets. But just feeling emotional renewal within yourself as well. Feeling that sense of real abundance and feeling you're on the path of growth is a very powerful indicator of that next level growth. Let's see what we have for you in December period. The Nine of Wands, this is Sagittarian energy. I feel, Sagittarius, something might catch you off guard in December. This can be sometimes when we're tested and we're kind of deciding what do we need to do. It might well be here, Sagittarius, that in December period, you might be caught a little bit off guard. Because the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups, it can represent something coming to light. And the Five of Cups can be linked with loss, regret, looking back, mourning something that's gone, wish I hadn't done this kind of scenario. It's not limited to love romance. It can be linked to friendships. It can be linked to people who you have been connected to before. It feels here that for a lot of you here, something might be coming to light in the form of a message. And for a lot of you, the energy that I'm getting here is someone coming back into your life. Somebody who misses your friendship, somebody who misses your company, somebody who misses your connection. Now, yes, it could be an ex as well, but it's not limited to that. So this is the scenario here where it just feels like something unexpected is happening in December period. And it might catch you off guard because you're just being reminded of what happened. You're just being reminded of the testing experience that you've gone through with that person. And you're a little bit reserved with this kind of energy for good reason, because not everything is clear to you. There's a level of maybe distrust, a little bit of uncertainty. Your intuition might be strong here as well. So this is the scenario here where I certainly feel for you. You're caught off guard in some way, but you regroup. You regroup here. Because the Six of Wands can indicate, if it was an ex, it could be someone asking you, can we reconnect? I mean, I certainly feel that there is opportunities for love here, certainly in November period, whether it's existing relationships or new. But it's not limited to an ex. Like I said, it could be friendships. This is somebody saying, can we move on from something? Can we put whatever tested us behind us and move on from something here? But you might have already, certainly from an ex point of view, this can be, well, I've already moved on. I've moved on from that, kind of onward and upward. Can be a very powerful thing with the Six of Wands. But it can also represent an opportunity to overcome the issues, the source of the conflict, and put it behind you. So ultimately, I just think that something is going to catch you off guard in December period, but you regroup. You then understand whether you can overcome something with someone, whether you can put the past conflict or fight or difficulty or not being on the same page behind you and move on from it, or whether you've just moved on completely, is the fundamental energy. But either way, you overcome the thing that challenges you here. And it just feels like you're a little bit guarded, you're a little bit reserved, you're a little bit holding back. It feels like something's coming to light, a message of some kind, and it feels like the barriers are up. It feels like the defenses are up in some way because you remember what happened. It's whether, I think that there's going to be a choice here, whether you can fully move on from something here and reconnect with this person, because this is an opportunity here with the Five of Cups of, there is an opportunity to move on from what was to what will be. There is always potential and possibility with the Two Cups. And And it can be whether you can reconcile your differences and, allow healing to happen with that person, or whether you've just fully moved on, you've let go and you've fully moved on, is fundamentally the decision for you here. Because sometimes we can say, I regret this is not for me, or all is not lost in this situation. There is potential to move on from what was to what will be. So it is entirely up to you. I think that you're going to be faced with some decision, but you regroup. It catches you off guard, but your understanding of how you're going to move forward with this is what I see for you here. It can also be to do with a child with the Page of Swords as well. It's not limited to that. Is what I see for you here, Sagittarius. So, that is what I see in the cards. Let's pull an angel message for you. What do we have for Sagittarius next 3 months? What do we have for our lovely Sagittarius? Thank you for the next 3 months. We have 108, so that number might be a sign for you. You might be seeing that number. It might resonate. Your angels want you to know that luck is on your side. This is a special number indicating that you've been toiling away at your work in order to achieve success. God has seen all of your efforts and wants you to know that He is here to answer your prayers. What a lovely message. Let's pull a fortune message for you, Sagittarius, next 3 months. What do we have for our lovely Sagittarians? Thank you, angel spirits, guides, next 3 months. Yeah, abundance. I mean, abundance is when we don't feel lack. It's a very positive energy of material success, money, and money areas. But it can also be energetic, not feeling lack. Feeling that sense of contentment, satisfaction, fulfillment. So we have number 1, abundance. Lucky times are ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. I'm going to finish off with a spirit animal oracle message for you, Sagittarius. So let's see what we have. What do we have for our lovely Sagittarians? Thank you, angel spirits, guides, to finish off this reading. The next 3 months for Sagittarius, October to December 2025. We have Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Sagittarius, that's what I have for you for the next 3 months. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful next 3 months, and I will see you next time.